It did.
we're here doing it. So we hope
Yeah.
you guys had a good holiday weekend. Um, ours was busy. It's still happening.
Mhm.
And I'm getting better with my cold and looking for vehicles. We're starting. So
Yeah, because now we actually can everything in the
everything needed to be done is done.
well, as far as property thing
Yeah.
goes. The other stuff isn't done, but at least we got what we need to go out and see what kind of car we want. So
So
let's move it along.
with all that, yeah. So how about we say hi to who you want to say hi to?
Well, we got to say hi to all the peeps around the world. I can actually say that now because we're
Yeah.
all around the world. And
That's
also
true.
to John and Tacoma and Johnny Dollar in New York. Those are my special people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Derek down there in
Yeah. New Mexico.
Yep.
Yeah. And I see where on Facebook, Jill and Mike, who've gone to, I believe it's North Carolina, they're
Mhm.
out, doing their hikes and beautiful autumn weather and the trees around there. I mean, they came from, I believe it was Arizona, wasn't
Arizona,
it?
yeah.
So it's like a whole new thing for them to have trees and
Yeah.
lightning and thunder and rain and
Actual seasons.
actually have trees where they change colors and stuff.
Yeah.
So I suppose it's a beautiful thing for them.
It
right now.
snows in North Carolina, right?
I would think it would. I don't know.
Huh.
Never looked that up. I don't know, but I hope they're having fun. They look like they're having fun, so that's good. And then we got all the ones that just either can't make it in right now at the time slot, so they look at us later on.
Our podcasts.
The podcast, which is
Mhm.
great. I'm glad you do that.
Yeah.
And then we have gotten, and I'm saying this not to pat myself on the back, but we have gotten so much bigger that we have so many people. If I said them all,
Yeah.
it would be the show.
Be the whole show.
Yeah. So I'm
So,
proud of that.
That's
Actually,
why
but I
that's
wish I could be more one-on-one. But you can't.
that's why we
right
ask
now.
people to check in and type it in, say hi from wherever.
Yeah.
So we can just read those off as we go through the show.
Mm-hmm.
So and see Bobby's there.
Bobby's
Bobby
on.
says
All
hi.
right.
Say, you want to do your stone for today?
Well, I mean, let's give it time for a little more to come in
Okay.
because they're all coming in. So,
right.
but I could do the numerology.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. What is it?
Yeah. Well, the date today is 11/25/2023, and you add that all up, break it down to a single digit, and we get a 7. Which is today's a good day, considering the Christmas holidays are coming up. It's a good day to sit and make plans, figure out where you want to go and what you want to do. It's also a good day to meditate or just be by yourself and think about things and what your goals and dreams are and how you can get to them if you haven't done it yet.
Yep.
It's just it's a good day to be spiritual by yourself and help raise your awareness of what spirituality really is and how we're all here to help all the people.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Miss Magical Frog says hello.
Hello.
I want to tell people this background is Seattle.
Oh, is
at
it?
nighttime. Yeah, if you see right there is the baseball stadium.
Oh,
right there's the football stadium. Right down here is the Ferris wheel on the waterfront in Seattle.
Where? I don't see it.
Right there.
Yeah, there I see it.
And
it's kind of orangish colored.
Yeah,
it's all autumn
and there's
fall colors.
This is
that's the
Puget Sound.
Puget Sound, yes. Yeah.
So,
Debbie's on. Yeah, happy holidays from you in Texas to us here and back at you.
Yeah, and we haven't been on for the last 3 shows. We had to do replays because we had several things going on. Number one is I have bronchitis and a couple other things going on. I had to get air. What do you call them? Respiratory things I had to get through. Plus,
he couldn't talk. If he talked, he'd have coughed. So we had the whole show nothing but coughing. Mort's on.
Oh, Mort, hi.
Ooh, is it cold over there yet? I bet it is. The East Coast looked like it was getting kind of chilly.
Yeah,
it's kind of chilly here too.
You're going to be getting a lot of cold weather.
Yeah, but here I guess we're going to be down to the below 30s.
Well, last night it was 27.
Was it?
Yep.
I felt it was cold. Every time I let the dogs out, the air's cold.
Yeah, I know. I know.
But that's good. You know what? I hope it gets so cold. It does what cold weather is supposed to do, which is kill off viruses, kill off mosquitoes,
flies,
kill off flies, kill off insects that we don't really need. I know they're all part of the environment, but you know.
Oh, and Diane's
on. Okay. But I mean, that's what cold weather does. Yeah. And when we don't have that cold weather, that's why sometimes the flu virus and all that really gets stronger because it didn't get killed off in the winter. So I'm looking forward to some really cold winter.
Debbie says, wow, that seems early to be cold. It's so cold. It is.
How cold is it?
How cold is this? 27 degrees last night. Right now
Yeah.
right now it's 31.
Well, this is a cold snap. I read about it coming in. So we actually are in the beginnings of a cold snap,
for
as
the
they
next
call it.
for the next 4 days.
Yeah. So, but that's good. Let it kill off everything that's
Mhm.
nasty.
As much as it can.
Well, it needs to kill those mosquitoes, I know. And the flies even,
Yeah.
you know? I mean, maybe it's just us, but there's been this summer had a lot of flies.
Yeah, I know. You
Kind of
have
weird.
what is there 30 days left till Christmas?
Today's exactly.
Yep,
A
30
month
days.
from today, yeah.
So get your stuff done.
That means we got to decorate this weekend.
Oh, great.
I knew you'd like that.
After I look for my car.
Okay, I'll give you
Bobby
that.
says 18 degrees last night in
Wow.
Montana.
Oh, that's cold.
Wow.
But look at what it's killing off.
Yeah.
That's put a positive spin on that.
Plus all the people it's killing off. It's cold.
I do feel sorry for the homeless out there. I don't know what they do in this kind of weather. I just don't. It's scary. I
Yeah, I
feel
know.
sorry for them.
No car yet, Debbie. Just got all the paperwork done from the insurance companies, all that stuff for the property damage part, which covers the car.
Yeah.
So now I'm free to really start looking, and I have been looking, but I haven't gone out because I've been sick.
Well, we haven't made up our mind
So,
either.
Yeah, I don't know
I
what
mean,
I'm going to look for.
we picked out different ones, but we got to go try them out. And I read again today where somebody with a Kia got stolen even after he had put the anti-theft thing on there. So I don't think we wanted a Kia.
No.
Because those are hot items to be stolen, I guess.
Yep.
Also, there's another one out there. Is it the Hyundai?
Hyundai, yeah.
Hyundai who? Honda who?
And even the Mitsubishis are, but the Kias and the Hyundais are very easy to steal. They actually plug in a USB thing into the USB port,
Really?
and they get in and start the cars and drive them away.
Well, apparently the anti-theft thing that this guy had just put on didn't work.
Yeah.
So there must be a way around that too. But
Yeah,
so we're going to look further into different brands and go sit in them and drive them and see what they feel like. And I kind of like that process. I don't like the process of buying the car. That's kind of boring, but I do like going out and looking at car shopping.
I hate to have to sit there and dicker with these guys because they're lying and trying to cheat you. Just tell me what you want.
It's a game.
Yeah, and I don't like the game.
Well, that part I actually do like.
You do, yeah. You're good at it.
I like to barter. I do. It's fun.
You're going to be doing it because I'll be checking out on my my tablet the details about the vehicle.
Anyway.
So what's your affirmation for today?
Oh, we'll get this. Let's do the stone first.
Okay, the stone first. I got pictures. Yeah. Hold on, I got pictures.
Okay, and the stone today.
The stone today.
Is ready?
No. Uh-oh. Gotta open that up.
There you go.
And where is it? There it is.
Got it?
There. Got it.
Okay, it's red calcite.
Red calcite.
Now you notice the picture that you're showing. It also looks like quartz behind it. So knowing that quartz is a amplifier. Oh, excuse me, I'm going to yawn. Oh, excuse me. Because that is an amplifier, that means whatever I'm going to tell you about the red calcite, which is just a little blip on the radar, because if you look at it and research it, there's so much more. But you can't take that kind of time. But that's going to amplify whatever the red calcite is.
Okay. Now, before you do that,
so you know, FYI.
Let me show the other one.
Well, there are different ones. Yes. I mean, I love the crystal, the dark red. Myself, because I like red, but they also come in variations of colors. But while you're doing that, red calcite is really good for helping you to prevent repeating negative patterns, which I figure, at this time of year, we're all doing sometimes what we think we have to do, whether we want to do it or not, and then we regret it later. So this year, I'm putting out there that if the situations or what you're having to be involved in is a negative for you, then maybe you want to change it up a little bit. And having some negative calcite by your bedside will help stop you repeating things that just didn't make you happy.
Negative calcite?
No, red calcite.
Oh, you said negative calcite.
No, I did.
Hey, that's why I was wondering.
That's okay.
What's negative?
At a reading yesterday, I was getting things that nobody else heard.
I know.
And I think it's because I'm tuning into myself
I know.
more. And so I'm hearing what they're saying that they didn't actually say it. But anyway.
It removes negative.
It
Helps
it
with the
doesn't
healing.
well, it probably does remove negativity. Most crystals do, but that's not what this one is for. It is to help prevent repeating negative patterns.
Okay.
So let's say it's the holiday time and you go out and get bombed because that's what you've always done. Maybe this year you'll make a conscious effort to only have 1 or 2 drinks, or somebody else will drive, or, change and get rid of the negative patterning.
Mm-hmm.
So that can help you do that, especially if you keep it by your bedside.
Yeah. Diane says that she's in Reading, Pennsylvania. I was wondering where you were.
Oh, wow. That always reminds me of Monopoly.
Oh, yeah.
Reading, Pennsylvania. Wow. That's way over on the East Coast, so it must be cold there too.
That's where Charlie moved.
Yes.
Yeah. A friend of ours used to live here, and he
moved
retired back
to
Reading, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Is it Reading or Reading?
Reading. That's the way he pronounced it. She said, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I saw where it looked like you were going to get some pretty bad, nasty weather too. So I would think the East Coast is getting their cold spots right along with us, So anyway, so having had the stone.
Can I show you? Oh, you have something else?
Oh, what? Can you show me what?
I want to show you some pictures. I have 4 pictures to show today for my giants.
Oh, okay. Let me finish the affirmation first.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so the affirmation that's going to go along with this red calcite is: losers get scared and quit. Winners get scared, but still move forward. That's breaking negative patterns.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it doesn't matter what your speed is in doing this. It just matters that you're going forward.
Yeah.
So you can do it slowly, you can do it quick, you can do whatever you want, but just keep moving forward and get out of the negative patterning.
Okay.
That's what that all means to me.
All right. Now we talked about things that
I love the giant pictures.
Things that people haven't seen or have seen but haven't really heard about. This picture is a trail cam, and it was captured in Tennessee, out in the wilds, way out in the wilds. And that is the picture. That's all the trail cam got. Okay, but you look at that. That is that's a real eye. You can see the fluids around the eye on the left side. The hair, that's an actual trail cam. That's what it captured.
Yeah, but what is it?
Bigfoot.
Maybe Bigfoot. It's a bear.
No, bears don't have eyes like that.
Well, I didn't think Bigfoot did either.
That is, look at it. It's got the skin around it. It's not all hair like a bear. That's what the trail cam captured. So,
well, we got to take it for what it is, but that's weird. I mean, couldn't that be any animal? Really?
What could it be? That's a hominid. That's what they call it. It's a trail cam. All right. So now let's get rid of that one.
All right. I'll give you that one.
Let's get rid of that one.
Because I don't know what it could be.
Okay. This one.
Yeah, a monkey. There you go. It does look like a monkey.
It could be a monkey. So a monkey got wild then. And
it could be. Because I'm thinking the hairline looked kind of like what monkeys do.
Here's another one. Giants that lived among us or before us.
Uh-huh.
Like it says, I don't think these things were left by the glaciers. Those are stacked.
I wouldn't even walk around them. With my luck, the top one would fall off.
I don't know.
Well, like I know now when you're out camping and stuff or whatever, back when they did the gold mining and all that, they actually stacked rocks like that to say it's my property.
But not that. Well, look at the size of those things.
Wasn't. No, I mean, these are smaller ones. But...
Okay, so that had to be made by some pretty big people.
Well, you would think.
All right, now let's put that one to bed, and let's look at this one. This.
We actually saw that one.
I showed this before, but I wanted to show it again. I'll tell you
Oh.
why.
Okay.
Right there. Okay, I found out some more about this.
Oh.
This was in Idaho.
Okay.
This is a skeleton that they dug up when they were digging out a tree stump of this giant tree that they had cut off and logged,
Really?
and they had to clear the land, and so they started digging and chopping and digging and chopping on these tree stumps. That's an actual skeleton.
He was inside the tree stump?
He was underneath
Underneath it.
just to the side of the tree stump. And
Oh, so like somebody buried him under a tree.
Yeah.
I see.
And so this is what they dug up. So they made their little wooden casket. They stood him up, and
he looks mummified.
Well, it could be.
See the thigh on the skin? On the thighs, the skin on it looks mummified.
I know. But just for a second, I'm going to zoom in. Let me show you this, what I saw. Okay. If you look at the face, let me get in one more time. There. Look at the face.
Looks like Leonard Nimoy.
Well,
Spock.
It does have human characteristics.
It does.
But it also has unhuman characteristics.
It has monkey-like characteristics, huh?
Look at the 4 fingers and the thumb.
Yeah.
It has long fingers.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
And I know some people have long fingers. Okay?
Yeah, they do.
But there's the feet.
Yeah.
And just look at this thing. And they verified this picture. This is from Idaho.
But what is he wrapped in? It's got to be wrapped in something.
I think it's some kind of clothing.
Oh, so the clothing is stayed?
Sure. Sometimes it'll do that. Oops.
Wow.
Okay, so let's get that one. Here's my final one. I'm going to put this one away. This is the final one.
Did you see the heart in the rib cage? I don't know. You went way too quick. I couldn't. I'm just wondering if the internal organs were mummified.
Well, I'm sure they were.
Well, I'm just, I was going to look for the heart and you moved. Oh.
No, it's got the ribs there, but
I don't see any heart. It's probably gone.
Yeah. Okay.
But was he in a box? Was he just buried with?
He was just buried in the dirt, I guess. I don't know.
Wow.
Okay, and this one, I like this one because this one is.
I like looking at these kind of photos.
This one you can't deny. Talk about a giant, huh?
Yeah, but he could have had that growth hormone problem like that. That
Walden guy did. All the giants
8'3" or something.
They all were big people. Look at the size of that man.
Does it say how tall he is? Maybe the other people are just really short.
No, well, I don't care. This woman's got to be 5'5", and this guy's got to be well over 7, possibly even 8 feet. But this is 1937 in the Tennessee Valley. It's the Gilbert family. And it's documented that majority of the Gilbert family from that time frame had giants in their family, but not all of them.
Interesting. But back in that day, they didn't go to a doctor to find out why.
No.
Maybe he had giantism or whatever they call it.
Gigantism.
I noticed the boy next to the mother is pretty tall.
Yeah.
So it
must going to be like
it could be running the genes.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Look at that kid. He can't be 15, 16?
If that.
He's already taller than his mother.
Be 12.
But
yeah.
So there's my giant.
But we don't know if that giant is a giant or whether it's a giant because it has some kind of genetic disorder that made like Andre the Giant,
Yeah.
He had a medical excuse for why he was so big.
Yep.
The one thing that did get me in that picture is, like, if you compare it to Andre the Giant, is that Andre had kind of an abnormal body shape.
Mm-hmm.
He was, really thick on top, and this guy was pretty slender and pretty much in proportion.
Yeah. Yep.
Which I find kind of strange.
Crystal says hi. She's on with us. And also Ashley. Ashley looks like she's in France. We'll get to that in a minute. And then Lori and I gotta scroll down here.
Scroll down? No, Lori's on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back up.
Okay, so anyway, that's the affirmations. That's the stone of the week. And you showed your giant thingies.
Mm-hmm.
You want to do the card pull?
Mm-hmm. But this week, I'm going to let you hold it. I have a headache. Sinus headache.
Well, thank you for the update.
Here, you take the card.
He reminds me of Bob Barker.
You just shuffle them. That's all you do. Just shuffle them.
I can't move them around.
No, I already did that.
So you just want me to shuffle them?
Yeah. Okay. Now pull a card. Put it up on the screen so people can watch you doing it.
No, it's easier when you hold them. Okay, let's go for.
What we do, you guys, when we do this, is this tells you what your theme should be for between now and our Saturday show at 1:00. And we pull one on Saturday for that weekend and up until Tuesday. Oh ho! Take your time, enjoy it, make things last. Okay, get the most you can out of all the time you have, because pretty soon we're going into the full Christmas rush here, and time's going to get short, and you're going to get harried. So anyhow, take your time and enjoy it, and make things last. Don't shortcut things. Do things quality.
That would also mean to me is plan out what you have to do in a timely fashion, so
Right.
you don't rush at the end, like
Right.
when you make your cookies, your candy, and
That's
buy
right.
presents and wrap them and decorate the house and all that fun stuff.
So, so here, let me click on.
So that's kind of interesting.
This and go back to this, and I want to read Ashley's because it appears she's in France. She
Really?
says, "Hey, you guys, happy you're back. Hope you're doing well and healthy." Well, I'm getting there. Not there yet. Any messages from France? From France or Dawn Forby. She's not in France.
No.
Or her mom, Amanda. So remember Amanda?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Ashley? Oh,
Yes.
boy, from France or Dawn. There's something about what I'm going to describe. This comes from the mail, from a mail, Dawn. There's something, I'll describe it as a wreath. Okay. Either one that lays flat or one that is upright. But there's something about a wreath, and it's ceremonial, and it's like a holiday thing, and I know we do Christmas wreaths and that kind of thing, but this is kind of not that. It's kind of partly holiday. And there's something about making sure this is used. Put it out, do it, use it, whatever, make one. I don't know what the case is, but he's got this big smile on his face, and he's holding one of these things up for me.
And what does it
it's
look
laying
like?
flat, like a wreath, but it's on its side. It's laying flat.
Is it in a box?
No, he's holding it.
Okay, ask him why he's holding it.
He says to show.
Oh.
He's doing like this and saying, "Here, see."
Okay.
Like that kind of thing.
Well, it's funny you would say that, because to me, when I look at is it Francais or France? Anyway, to me, she's all decked out in decorations and stuff. She must have been really big on decorating for the holidays, and it's like she's got this smile on her face, and like everything around her is just. I mean, she was good at it, down to the last minute detail. Yeah. I mean, and that's what she's wanting to make sure is not forgotten and continues to be done. If that makes sense.
I want to tell you, Ashley, that the whole persona about him at this time coming to me is like, it's all about moving slow, being slow, deliberate, and there's no question about what he's doing. It's like a big smile on his face, huge smile. So it's like it's almost like he's getting ready to celebrate or put on some type of an event.
Well, yeah. I think
or be a part of a big event.
Yeah.
And Ashley says that the trail cam monkey looked like trail cam picture looked like a monkey.
Yeah,
it did.
It did. That's what I'm thinking.
Or somebody, a baby Bigfoot. It looked little. So
I'm trying to think what would have that kind of hair. Like porcupines could look like that.
No.
You ever see the porcupine's face?
Yep, not like that.
I don't know. That one's still out in the ethers.
Lori says hi, and Allison is with us. She says, "Hello, I'm here. I'm out getting groceries. I forgot about you, and I'm going to hurry home." LOL. That's cool.
She forgot about us.
That's what happens when we're not on for 3 weeks.
No, it isn't.
You just get going. No, I know.
Life gets busy and you just forget. That's all. Oh, Mo's on too. All right.
Mo, all the way there in Canada,
Yeah.
the French
Getting
Canada.
ready for a wedding.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That is right.
So go back up the front. Let's start coming down.
I did.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I
I didn't know you
we're
did
at
that.
there.
Okay.
Um,
I got to get caught
there
up.
was
then.
one
Hang
other
on.
one. Oh, Lori. She says, hi from Pennsylvania. Any messages for me from my brother or my dad? Allison made it home. She's back.
She's back. Okay. That's funny. Well, you know, I really love names. Names help me key in. But having said that, it feels like your brother is showing me and this may be a long time back, but it's a memory that he liked. And I know it's Christmas, and somehow we're on this Christmas theme. But he's showing me
well, if they are, they are.
Well, yeah, that's true. But it's showing me a black and white picture, so it had to be not recent because we're all in color, right? But there was this little horse, a toy horse, and you were like really little. I'm gonna say even toddler stage, to maybe 3. But there's something about you and a little toy horse, and him. It's just a good memory. Whatever happened with that toy horse or you.
Brother's Greg, dad is Paul.
Oh, okay.
Was it plastic? Bakelite, plastic, or something?
Well, it could be. It doesn't look wood to me, but I don't know what it was made of. It could have been plastic.
Yeah, I mean that's why I better say it that way.
Can you see it?
It's
too?
not wood.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like in the living room. It looks like a living room area. It's on a rug, but there again, it's a black and white picture. So what color rug? I don't know, but so there's either something funny around it or whatever. But it's a good memory for him. Dad is just hanging out. I don't really see. Paul is taking classes. He's taking classes and he's
learning, studying.
Yeah, he's learning and studying about things that he always wondered about, but never really could figure out if they're real or not. Now he's learning about them.
I want to say that with your dad, with this Paul person. It sounds crazy, but he's out. He shows me himself chopping wood and then splitting it. And not chopping it. How was I saying this? They're already cut down and cut in sections.
So he's splitting it.
He's splitting it, yes, by hand.
Mm-hmm.
And not in a fast, not going like crazy.
No,
he's just
relaxed.
Just hanging out. He's splitting it and just. I mean, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like.
I think he either wanted to be outdoors a lot or he was outdoors a lot.
Yeah.
But he's like back in his happy place.
Right. Right. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, it's like that's fun for him. It's like being out in the air and the crisp air and the woods, the mountains, whatever. I mean, it feels like he's got a happy place there.
Mm-hmm. And let's do this one, Allison. I'm going to put it on the screen.
Okay.
I would like to know if my daughter is missing me and wishing I was there with her. I heard she had her baby.
Aw.
Yes, she is. And I'm going to say this. She's a little sad. She's happy because she had the baby, but she's a little sad because she can't share it with everybody she wants to share it with. And I'm going to tell you this. Her pride is just too much to do this. And if you want to reestablish that connection, you're going to have to be taking the first few steps.
You're going to have to take the higher road.
And I think you're one of the people she wants to show it with.
But when I think of her, I mean, you could very well be true because if that's what you're getting, that's what you're getting. I feel a lot of anger around her.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like she can't put that anger aside to do what she'd like to do. She'd rather blame somebody else for what's going on than actually look at herself and say, I might have been part of this. So,
Allison, I want to know if she had a girl, because that's what I keep seeing as a girl. If it's not a girl, if it's a boy, he's going to have very soft energies like a girl, or like most girls.
I think it's a girl too.
Mm-hmm. Miranda.
Which is kind of fitting because she's going to relive her childhood and maybe understand more about why mom did what she did or didn't do.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Miranda says, hello, great day. Do you see me being in early pregnancy? Meaning, am I pregnant now? Is that what she's
I
saying?
would guess that would be it.
By
They have
if
tests for that, you know.
if that's what you're thinking, I'm not so sure. I don't think so. But like you said, get the test and do it.
Yeah.
What do you think?
When I see a graph and I have a needle in the middle and the left says no and the right says yes, and I look at it and I go, which is it? It's more on the no side than it is the yes side. So
Okay.
either it's not a definite thing yet, or
Mhm.
it may be a false thing.
Yeah. So
But go get the test and find out. Don't worry yourself to death.
now Lori asked about her dad. We told her the thing. She says, "Oh wow, cool, thanks." She says, "Yes, he used to do that. He was always out in the country."
Yep.
So and then she says, "Thank you, and you're welcome."
Was there a little cabin around him somewhere in the country? Because it's like I see a little cabin next to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
Maybe when he was younger, I don't know. But there's a little cabin and there's a chopping wood
Ooh.
stump there and he's splitting wood.
Yeah.
You see that?
I knew that there was a structure behind me, and I was watching him, but I don't know if there was. Here, this says new comments. He was born in a cabin down the lane.
Ah,
Oh, that's cool.
oh, I got chills. Okay, well, that's where he is.
Lori, where do you live at? I'm just curious. Here's one from Debbie. Look at this. She says Chuck is coming to visit again next week, and we plan on doing traditional Christmas activities. Will he enjoy himself down here? He lives near Fort Hood. That's in Texas, I think.
Yes, it is. That's where my brother went to the army
Oh,
in
okay.
Fort Hood, Texas.
And the answer is absolutely he'll enjoy himself down there. And
Just take it one day at a time.
he's looking forward to this.
Mm-hmm. But don't give him any inkling one way or the other. Let him figure it out.
Mm-hmm. But yes, he will definitely enjoy himself there. And the traditional Christmas things, I want to tell you that there's a psychic thing, Debbie. You need to be open to his traditional
Yes.
also.
Yep.
Which I know you will, but
Traditions.
traditions. Yeah. Kelly. Kelly says, "Hi, this is Kelly in New Orleans.
Oh, wow.
Can you tell me if my husband has a message for me? Thank you in advance." Kelly, what is his first name?
Yeah, it's a lot easier to connect with only a little bit of time
Yeah.
here.
Oops. And then
Diane
Diane
here.
says, "Can you see anything about my life and health?"
I think you've been through a lot of crap, but who hasn't? But I think you've had more than your share. And also health wise, I think that in itself has taken you down a health road that is not always happy and fun. And I do believe stress is a big factor. And if you would just step aside, or as my mother used to say, stand behind a tree and watch yourself go by, you would see that you're getting all stressed out about stuff that's not really that important.
Mm-hmm.
That will help you with your health a lot when you finally say, whatever, and just move on and make yourself happy.
I actually also see that in the spring, not until the spring, but in the spring, and I'm talking like May, you're in June, you're finally going to feel like you're making great strides or steps in your health, in improvement. So keep doing what you're doing, or do more. I don't know what it's going to take because I don't know what you're doing, but whatever it is, in June you will see payoffs from it.
Quit listening to what people say that you did or didn't do and go, who cares? Do what you want as long as it doesn't hurt anybody or yourself, and realize that everybody's got a path to follow. And if they're not coming along, then say, see you later.
Yeah.
I mean, she cares too much about people.
Yeah.
You know, she cares what her family thinks of her, what her friends think of her, what her boss thinks. I mean, it's great to do that, but there is a line that you just don't have to keep trying to be accepted. If they can't accept you, then they're not for you. You know?
That's right.
Do what you got to do and move forward and have a happy life.
Allison says that she's not surprised her daughter's still angry. She did have a girl. We were right, she says. And she says, exactly, she is someday going to understand when her child gets older.
That's right.
I heard from another psychic that she was the mother and I was the daughter in a past life, and now it's the other way around.
It could be.
And it could very well be.
Yeah, so you guys have a chance to break a cycle. So, you know, being a 7 world year, it's all about spirituality. And I've said all year to everybody that I've ever talked to, we got to take the higher road. So if a door opens, you might want to walk through it and try taking the higher road and forget what's gone on and start anew. But it'll be totally up to you. But I think you'll be the one who'll try to do it. I don't see her doing
She
it.
says I was going to mail a gift to her for the baby. You think that is a good idea as far as making the first move? I think it wouldn't hurt.
No, I wouldn't do a gift.
Why?
Number one, she didn't tell her she'd had the baby, I don't
Doesn't
think.
matter.
Number two, that's like mom pushing her way in as grandma. Number three, I think I would write a nice, loving, handwritten note saying, "Congratulations. I remember when you were born, how I felt, and I know you're probably feeling the same way and joyous, yada, yada, yada." That's what I would do. You
Okay.
gotta come in the back door. You can't go in the front door and just say, "Here's a present. Where's the kid?" And say,
Oh no, she
I'm
probably
I'm
would have it
grandma.
delivered or send it to her.
Oh, no, I know, but that present is going to represent that
Oh,
instead of a heartfelt note
yeah.
from a loving mother to a daughter that just had a baby. A present should come at Christmas, maybe, but not the first thing out the door.
Okay.
And I think you'll find by that letter reaction, if she's willing to even give something a shot again. If she doesn't respond or says "screw you" or "leave me alone," I would step back.
Yeah.
It isn't time.
I got to clear up a couple things for people that have written about what we've said so far. Lori and her dad, was it Paul?
Yeah.
Pennsylvania. He lived in Birdsboro.
Birdsboro. Yeah.
Allison, I did
Wait
that
a minute.
one.
Can I ask while we're talking about the cabin he was born in? Because it didn't look painted to me. It looked like old wood, some dark, some not so dark. Was it more of like a rustic cabin? I'm just wondering. So Debbie says, yes, we're decorating the tree here at the house, going to have a tree lighting. Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Okay, back up for Kelly.
Okay.
She says her dad's name is Fernando, and I'm going to try and find the original question. Yeah, right there.
Okay. What's it say?
Fernando.
Oh, New Orleans.
Kelly,
Okay.
New Orleans. Can you tell if my husband has a message for me? Thank you in advance. He's talking about you either went to a place recently, or you and him went to a place or something, or he went to this place. Does not want you to go back to that area. It's not a it's don't go there to visit, don't go there to see, don't go there just to check on it, don't go there because you're curious. There's something about not going to a certain area that he wants to make sure you're safe. And I don't know if you've been thinking about going to this place or it's been popping up in your mind, but he wants you to not go to that area. And I don't think you're in any physical danger, but it's personal danger.
Mm.
Mental or social or what, I don't know, but it's like stay away from it. He's very adamant about that. So
Is he
don't
showing
go
you a
back.
picture of that
No,
place?
no. I tried to get more
I hate it when
information,
they
and
do that.
he just closed
Yeah,
up.
that's because he's not allowed.
Yeah.
It's a personal choice she has to make.
So Kelly, that's from him.
Also, I don't know whether I'm picking up on you or what, but I don't think so because it didn't happen until you said Kelly. I'm getting some kind of a headache, and I'm thinking you ought to check your sinuses, make sure you're okay in that department. But also, as far as a message from your husband, he's wanting you to move on. Don't stagnate. Move forward. Enjoy your life, whatever that represents.
And Mo says, do you have any messages for me? Mo, the only thing I can tell you that I get, that's not the only thing. The main thing I want to tell you that I get is that there's going to be a little trouble at work or the things that you do for every day or your work, whatever. There's going to be some trouble, and it's going to be it needs to be defined, talked about, defined, questioned, and get something in writing. Even an email, it's a direction that you can say, well, this is why I did what I did, or this is how I'm doing that. There's someone's going to question you or question your work. And all I can say is get more definition of what they're looking for then and show them. It's that simple. But there is going to be some what I would call trouble or troublesome discussion going on. Okay, so
I agree.
okay, and Miranda, she says, I've been trying for so long to get pregnant.
Yeah.
If not now, when do you see that happening for me? I know, but I don't have the money for a test right now. I'm negative $5 on my account.
Yeah, we've all been there.
Um,
I don't know what a across the counter test costs, but or if she has medical, to go to a doctor and get it done there. But I suppose, depending on, well, no, because she probably sometimes your mind gets in the way. But if you're trying really hard, that's probably why it's not happening. You got to be relaxed because the harder you try, your body's just not ready to accept it yet. So if you could just go on with your life and kind of know, you hope you have kids someday and quit trying so hard, it'll probably just happen naturally.
and Miranda, I want to tell you this because this is from experience. I retired from the state of Washington government, and we have I don't know where you live, but here we have a department that's called Department of Social and Health Services, DSHS.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go there, they will hand out free condoms. They will hand out free pregnancy tests. You can grab 5 or 10 of these things and walk away, and it's free. You don't have to identify yourself. You don't have to do anything. Just walk up and say, I was wondering if I can get some pregnancy tests. And they will give them to you.
Good.
And
there you go.
Yeah. And so I do think that there's,
I would think every state would have a department in the government that takes care of those kind of things.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And here they used to call them welfare offices, but it wasn't just the welfare that they handed out or gave to people and monitored, worked with them. It was social and health services. It's a combined thing. That's why they got away from that name, because it gave it a bad or negative connotation. So anyhow, just go there and say, I need some pregnancy tests. And they'll either give them to you or they'll tell you, oh, you got to go next door or whatever. But
doesn't hurt to ask.
No, not at all. There's one other one here.
What is that? Lori says, wow, D. What?
Oh, what we said about Diane.
Oh,
you said about her health tip. She says, yeah, it sounds like you. That's awesome reading.
Oh,
and
well, it wasn't me, it was
says,
spirit, but okay.
Diane says, thank you. Yes, I have been through a lot.
Yep.
And Christine, let's go to.
But you don't have to continue down that road. You've been through it so much that it's like your comfort zone. If you're not all stressed out about something, it's like you're a fish out of water. So you've got to learn to de-stress and just let life be life and not try to figure out the whys and what fors, You can't fix the world, so stop trying.
Christine says, oh, you read it.
I was wondering if my husband will be able to get financing to buy the motorcycle soon.
Answer is absolutely yes.
Yeah.
Undoubtedly.
I don't see why he wouldn't.
The only thing I want to tell you is you're going to pay a little higher interest rate. Okay. But you can pull it off like that. Is he buying it from a dealership? If so, the dealership will probably want to finance it. But what you do is tell them, no, I want your alternative financing. Then if they don't finance it, and they will do it. And we have referred a lot of people to these things, and I don't know where you live, Christine. There's a company in Washington State that we referred a lot of people to. It's called Reliable Credit. All right. And they will finance a lot for a lot of people.
I mean, it's a higher interest rate, but they'll take people with, not so great credit and give you a second shot. And
she says private person got a great deal. Look up Reliable Credit and see if they can do anything for you.
Well, we don't know if they're in that area, but
no, but she can look it up.
There might be something like that.
Yeah.
Higher
interest rate, but he'll get it.
Yeah. And then down the road, take it and refinance you with the bank or something and get the interest, you know what I mean? Interest rate lowered.
Lori says, I tell her that all the time. And Diane says, I appreciate your help. Be blessed.
Thank you. You too.
Okay. And let's see. Allison says she is going to know that I know about the baby because my mom mailed her a card already. And then she says,
so
Sha'ron,
grandma mailed the card.
Yes.
Okay.
And she says, Sha'ron, what if I send a heartfelt letter with the gift? That's what I would do. the letter,
Okay,
the
all
gift
I
just
can
makes I don't know, it makes it feel more solid or more
I
sincere.
well, there's probably no right or wrong way to do it, but there's always a but. I personally would send the heartfelt letter and say that a package is coming in a few days. It'll be the gift for the baby.
There you go.
That's what I would do, because then she'll either agree to it or not agree to it. And because when a gift is delivered with the heartfelt letter, the first thing you see is a gift, and then your mind starts going. And so, to me, I think you need to hit her heart chakra before she sees a gift. That's just what I'm feeling.
Leanne is with us. She says hello, and she says, any messages for me regarding finances, love, and career, or LOL, everything. But here she says, do you see me having another child? If so, boy or girl, or when? And then down here it says, have I met the guy I will marry? No, you haven't. But I do see another. I see another. Actually, I see two boys. He may come with two boys, or
Mhm.
he may come with one and you have one, or you may have two. I don't know, but there are two boys in your future if you decide to marry this guy.
It's funny you would say boys, because I actually felt it would be a girl.
Okay. Well, she might have a girl. I'm seeing the boys. You're
Yeah,
seeing the
you
girls.
never know. Yeah.
Yeah. So never know.
But no to it. You've met him yet, and yes, you are going to have more children.
Yeah. V's with us. She says hi.
Oh, okay.
Allison says, I appreciate your help and advice so much. I can't think for myself right now because I'm so stressed out. And then
Calm down.
Kelly says, okay, I have been crying for him. The place, I'm not sure it. I'm not sure it. Thank you so much. This will help.
Me try much.
Whatever. But you're welcome, Kelly. But let's just look up for bad credit loans, no down payment loans, or I mean, I don't know, whatever your
Well, I mean,
situation
and they
is.
may not have that issue, but depending on whether they got really good credit or they have something less
Yeah.
than perfect. I mean, there is opportunities out there
There
for
definitely is.
everything.
Definitely pull it off real quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Christine says private. Oh, we read that
Yeah.
one.
Good,
V
good,
says,
good.
I could use some guidance or any message for me, please.
If you got a great deal on that, I think I'd take it to a mechanic and make sure it's really a great deal. Just to be safe.
Yeah.
That's what I
Wouldn't
do.
hurt.
Yep.
It wouldn't hurt. V says, got any guidance or any messages?
It feels to me like you've made some choices in your life. You've done a lot of thinking and made some choices, and I think you're on the right track. So I'd say just keep going forward. That's what it feels like to me. Does it feel like that to you?
Mm-hmm. V, I got to tell you this. There is, if you go on Amazon and buy some things and you want to spend money, but you don't want to spend your money right now, you can make small payments on things. What's that thing called? Where you finance it through
Affirm.
Affirm. Go to Amazon, load up your cart with what you want to buy.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be $100 or more. Your payments are like, I don't know what they say, it's $12 a month or something.
Oh, it tells you.
Yeah, and you can choose your payments, how much you want to pay each month. But it's called Affirm, AFFIRM. When you check out with Affirm, and you don't want to start a card with them. You just start an account, and they'll say, let's say you want to buy $300 worth of stuff for your kids, toys, whatever, clothes. You go and you do it. When you get checkout, you hit Affirm, and it starts a line of credit for you. Their payments are actually really cheap.
Yeah, you might have to do a down payment, like a $10, $12, $25.
Yeah,
but,
they do like a small percentage.
But for big items, it works out really well to where you're not just putting out $300-$400 at a shot.
But what I'm getting to here is that if you want to do this, I'm not telling you to go into debt, but you can make these payments, and you, like, let's say you choose a payment of $13 a month for 20 months or 15 months. You don't have to pay. You can pay more and just pay it off.
Yeah, pay it off. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's there. Okay. And think about it. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly says, would it be Alabama/Florida not to go?
Oh, the place you were telling her not to go to.
Yeah, I don't know, Kelly. He
Yeah.
clammed up right after that, and it's like he said what he needed to say, and he's not giving me any
And
more.
one of the reasons they probably did that is because they were not given permission to tell you because it's a free will choice on your side, or B, he knew you knew about it already and you would be able to figure it out.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah. And if you suspect that, then that's probably it.
I mean, if that comes to your mind, there must be an issue there. So I would pay attention to it. Even if something else comes up later, that must be a red flag. So pay attention.
Christine says, thank you. Leanne says, twins, same age. I was told a boy or a girl twins, a boy and a girl twins. And Leanne,
It's going to be a surprise.
she
Yes,
says, I guess it's a surprise. So what do you see for her finances? Finances.
I think in 2024, it's going to get better.
Yeah.
I see it on an uphill climb. Not the first 3 months of the year, but from April on, I think it's going to be getting better and better and better.
And it's not going to be Donald Trump money.
No.
But it's going to be something that's going to make you feel like you're
not as tied down.
Right. It's a lot easier in life.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, she says she's still waiting on a settlement.
Oh, well, there you go.
When do you see the meeting this man, and where? In person or online?
Now, that's personal choice again.
Yeah.
Whether you choose to go to that party you're invited to, or you choose to go out and have lunch somewhere and you meet the guy, or you choose to go to somebody's house and they have a get together and somebody's cousins. And I mean, there's a lot of ifs there. So that's free will and free choice. I think it could happen in 2024. I think there'll be an opportunity, but it's up to you.
V says she just lost one of her incomes during the holidays.
Aww.
Things haven't been good. So there you might want to use the affirm thing. I don't know why that popped up, but and it's a weird thing to pop up, but it just popped up. She also says
we never question those things.
She says, Sha'ron, you were right about my car. My check engine light came on. I'm still trying to figure out what it could be. I had someone look at it, but still unsure what it could be. I don't know who looked at it, V, but what you should do is take it to O'Reilly's.
Yeah,
Auto
I was
Parts.
going to say that.
They will read the codes for you for free and tell you
what the problem is.
Yeah, or in what section, like if it's the exhaust section, a sensor or whatever. And they're pretty much right on with those things because I've taken my car there a couple times. And
they bring out this little module thing and they hook it up to something underneath your inside of your car and it reads all
right
the
underneath
data.
The dash.
Yeah.
We only have like about 5 minutes left.
I was going to say we do have to leave at 2 today because I have something scheduled at 12:15 that we got to get ready for. I mean at 2:15.
Yeah, I was going to say at 12.
Yeah, I meant 2.
Yeah,
see, it's funny you would say that, V, because I was thinking sensor. I really was. That's funny.
Christine says, this is the first time I have been able to catch you live. Usually I have to watch the replay on Twitch. Oh, that's cool. Christine, I want to tell you something. Don't just hold on to Twitch. If you can't catch us live or it's hard, you can go back, use any podcast app that you have. Any podcast app, just open it up and type in Psychic Spectrum Radio, and you'll find all of our shows listed there, all the archives.
Oh, there's Facebook, YouTube,
no,
Twitter,
I'm talking
Twitch.
about the archives.
Oh, the archives.
Saved shows. But we broadcast live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, Twitch. And I got to tell you, YouTube seems to be the best or most stable platform where people they have very, very little trouble.
I would like to let you know, though, she says, I'm planning to order the sensor on Amazon. Before you order the sensor, I'd go get it checked for free from Riley and let them say what the module says. It may not be the air sensor.
Yeah, O'Reilly's.
Whatever.
It used to be called Shucks, but now it's
is it?
O'Reilly's.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
They bought out.
That makes sense.
Shucks.
Okay.
I would do that too.
Yeah,
Kelly
because you might need a different sensor or something else. So why waste the money before you find out exactly what it is?
Yeah, and sensors sometimes they're not that expensive.
Yeah.
Especially when you get them on Amazon.
It's one of the few things on a car nowadays that probably isn't all that expensive.
Yeah. V says, are you able to tell me, will they increase my son's payments on Wednesday?
Boy, I'll be surprised.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think so.
I wouldn't hold my breath for it.
I think
it might happen, but I wouldn't hold my breath for it.
Yeah.
It'll be a great surprise if it does. But don't count your chickens before the eggs hatch,
Yeah.
or whatever that saying is. Don't count your eggs, but I don't know what it is, but anyway.
Seeing Christine says
Uh,
Twitch is where I heard about you
oh,
guys, but thank you for the info on the
okay.
archives.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
there's years of shows there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Well, this has been fun. Oh, but we have to do my jokes.
yes, that's what I'm getting to.
Okay.
So let's hear the jokes. This is Sha'ron's Jokes of the Week.
Okay. Now, this is something I've told many times. I mean, I've told it not many times, but before. So whether people have heard it or not, I don't know. But
Okay.
I love this one. Okay. And the Lord said unto John, come forth and receive eternal life. But John came in fifth and wanted a toaster. I love that.
That is kind of cute.
That is cute.
Oh, Jeannie says hi. She's in there.
Oh, hi, Jeannie. And the other one is, did you hear about the constipated mathematician?
No.
Yeah, well, he worked his problem out with a pencil. Oh, my. Anyway, and the last one, and I know you're all saying thank God, is why did the pie go to the dentist?
The what?
The pie go to the dentist.
The pie
I'm
go
thinking
to
of
the
Thanksgiving
dentist.
here. Pie.
I don't know why.
He needed a filling.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
That's it?
That's it.
Wow. Well, look
Don't you think that's enough?
we made it out on time. We're going to be able to make our appointment.
Yep, we are.
We want to thank you guys all for checking in. Give us a share, whatever platform you're on. Share this show.
Yeah.
And
Hearts and little blue thumbs. I love those things.
But also share it on the platform.
Yeah.
And give us a thumbs up and hearts. And what do we got here? Look at all these things.
Did we get anybody from the UK today?
No.
Oh, they must all be busy. Yeah, I was looking forward to that.
Nobody from the UK
Ireland,
today.
London.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's okay. They must be busy getting they're either relaxing from Thanksgiving or getting ready for Christmas.
It's Friday night over there.
Oh, it is. That's right.
Or no, Saturday. Is today Saturday?
Today's Saturday.
Saturday night.
Yeah.
Saturday night there. Crystal says
they're probably out having fun then. Good to see you, Crystal. I hope you're feeling better.
All right, you guys.
Gee, take care.
We have to go, and
you too, Debbie.
We'll be back. And I hope it works out with your friend there, Debbie.
Yeah, let us know.
We will be back Saturday at 1, barring any breakthroughs where I might have to be out signing papers on my car.
Oh, that'd be so nice.
But we'll see you then at 1 o'clock on Saturdays and Tuesdays at 1. So, like our theme song says,
what a wonderful world. Love you, Daddy.
You guys have a good weekend, and we'll see you on Tuesday.
Be careful. Stay safe.